this bill really has a couple of key components. The first one has to do with the categorical exclusion for the exploratory site, and also the permission for a non-competitive lease on adjacent land to an existing project. If that were to pass, give me some kind of estimate, give me some kind of feedback on how that would impact your current process and how that might spur potential projects.
The short answer is it would probably double the installed geothermal capacity in the country that we have today. The United States has a little over 3,000 megawatts of installed geothermal. That is the equivalent of about 9,000 megawatts of solar, because geothermal produces power 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. So the amount of kilowatt hours we produce is staggeringly bigger than intermittent resources. And by doubling the installed capacity in this country of its renewable resources, you reduce our dependency on fossil fuels, you reduce emissions substantially. I think in my opening comments I said you would reduce our emissions by 30 million metric tons if we could be producing 6.7 gigawatts of additional geothermal in this country.
Mr. Thomsen, thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Fulcher. I now recognize Mr. Hearn for 5 minutes of questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ranking